How do we actually create good content? So here are some tips. You can screenshot this if you want. But here are some tips for good content creation. Use videos wherever possible. People are 10 times more likely to watch a video than read text or anything else you have. And with videos, you can summarize an entire page of text with a 30-second video. So videos are extremely effective as advertising content and even as content on your website. Avoid using flyers with too much text for when you create content for people. It's boring. People don't really engage with it. Try to use human beings that look like your target audience in the photo as much as possible. You've got to also be sensitive to race and culture. If you're advertising to demographics, if you're advertising in the Caribbean where it's mostly Black Indians, mostly they're consuming your services, then use people that look like them. If you're advertising in a multicultural society, then create ads with different races and that people can also relate to. Also be sensitive to culture. I like to create ads that tap into some cultural things, like tap into the cultural slangs or like people can actually really relate with. So it's about being original. Use photos of people using or consuming your product or service. Try to use organic photos as much as possible. Also, be organic and original. I've said that so many times. Just say it as it is, and people relate with organic content and original content more than anything else on the internet. Use more real photos of people than stock photos. People reuse stock photos over and over again. You would see pictures here that you'll be like, oh, I've seen that picture of another company. And you keep going there. So try to use original photos, even photos of your staff in your adverts, wherever possible. That's why it's good to focus on user-generated content, because once a customer gives you a video testimonial, that is an amazing content because you're not creating anything else. You're just pushing that video out to the general public. The credit union that you say you want your members to talk to other members, that is how members can talk to others without even knowing themselves. I see a video of a member of my credit union saying something and then it just sticks. So use keywords in your content captions. Every time you create captions for your post, use researched keywords. So you do a keyword research and you know that people are searching for these keywords that are in my captions, because increasingly people are now using social media platforms as search engines too. People search for content on Facebook, search for content on YouTube. So it's important that even your captions tap into those keywords. When you share content online and in adverts, always have a call to action, which is you're telling people to take an action. This is why having a good functional mobile friendly website is extremely important. So you can say learn more, register, sign up, open an account, take an action when people consume your content. You're more likely to get conversions that way than not. Always focus on value creation. I can't stress this enough. I will spend a whole 30 minutes talking about value creation later on today. I can't focus enough how important it is to focus on value creation. Tap into people's emotional needs. Again, how to influence them and let them feel like they're learning something or they're gaining something from you. Always try to teach your audience something new about your product, your service, or anything that would help enhance their lives. Feature organic testimonials, word of mouth referrals, very important in content creation. That is the user-generated content. Organic testimonials, word of mouth referrals, people using your products, people advocating for your brand. All of those are organic user-generated content. Storytelling is probably one of the greatest part of content creation, where you tell a story and let the customer or the person that's watching or viewing that content get a picture. They need to get an expectation of what to expect, what to get from your brand. Now, as a digital marketer, I always tell my clients something. I always tell them, I can guarantee to bring the right person to your business, but your products then have to sell themselves. How do I do that? I give the customer a great expectation of your product, a great expectation of your service. So when they come to you to consume that expected product or service, it has to match the expectations that they got. If it does, or if it did, then these people would turn into brand advocates.